Taulia, what do you feel you gained the most from having the week off? What's the biggest bounce for you and being able to refresh and get ready?
Um, I think the biggest thing is, resting the body, um, you know, healing up. I think that's the biggest thing for the team, and also, kind of getting back, getting things back together, kind of getting back to neutral, and getting back in the routine of things. And I think a week off is, something we all needed. We had a lot of injuries um, from the six games that we played, and I think the biggest thing for us is just resting up and kind of get the body going for our next 6 week season. So.
Hey Talia, you mentioned getting back to neutral, but with the remaining 6 games and the caliber of opponents you have coming up, is there more urgency to get right with this Minnesota game?
Yes, sir. I mean, there's always urgency in every game we go to. Minnesota's a great team. We play over there at their spot, so I mean, we have a lot on our hands. We just getting back to neutral is more so talking about the standard. Like not worrying about our emotions, not worrying about how we feel, nothing like that. Regardless of who's in the game, standard is always going to be the standard. And sometimes we can let our feelings get in the way of things like that, due to how our body feels and how the weather may be. But you know, I think the bye week really helped us, get back on track. So.
Uh, I don't have to tell you that all great quarterbacks always kind of have a connection with their tight end. As you play more with Chig and you're hitting them more, you're finding them more, has he become somewhat of a comfort level for you, knowing that, number one, he's got great hands, and it seems like you're developing something with him midway through the season?
Yes, sir. Chig, he's a great person, great player. Tight end, he's one of our big leaders. That we still have him and Fleek. That was starting from the beginning of the season. That's still here, and I feel more comfortable as we keep playing together. And yeah, I could say he's kind of my comfort or safety blanket, stuff like that. And he's where he needs to be all the time. He can do whatever we ask him to do, block, catch, and stuff. So, and I think that's kind of the same thing with Dykes and with all our other receivers stepping up. So I think the more we just continue to play together, the more comfortable we get.
Hey, Talia, just taking you back to last year and the game against Minnesota here, what are your memories from that night, how special it was for this program, for you, and just kind of take me through what you remember about that game?
Yeah, that was a very special night for us as a team, coming back from the first game we had and, just bouncing back, and it was a close game. And, I mean, I was just happy, that we got the win, and coming back from a loss like that, not showing that we're not the same Maryland that we've been before. And, the biggest thing is the win, and, hopefully going to their spot, we can feel like that again. So.
Hey Talia, halfway through the season, do you feel like the team is, both in terms of record and development, where you were expecting them to be at the beginning of the season?
Well, we always expect to be undefeated, going into bye weeks and stuff like that. But I feel like we're at a pretty good spot. We're 4-2, and got some guys banged up and stuff like that. But we also have a lot of guys that I'm kind of excited for. Looking forward to them stepping up into the roles that they came here to be in. And I mean, I feel like our team, we have the right mindset right now. We're just we're playing together. I feel like we're getting closer, and going into this next season, or the next half of our season, I think that's what we're gonna need to be. Together, closer, tighter, and just playing together.
So, I mean, knowing that defenses are going to focus probably even more on Rakim being the top receiver for you. So what's your message to those other receivers coming in now to fill that role?
I think the biggest thing is, like everything, just everyone just doing their job. Of course, they're going to do a lot of things with Rock and probably Chig and all these other guys, so it's going to leave opportunities, open for our other receivers. And, yeah, I'm just excited for them. The biggest thing is just doing their job. They don't have to do anything special or, same thing like Coach tells me, he tells everyone, just do their job. That's it.
With so many injuries to the wide receiver core, a guy like Fleek Davis becomes that much more important out of the backfield. Just what have you seen from him in the passing game, and what makes him so effective as a runner?
Fleet, he can do it all. Passing game, I can give him like a 3-yard out route, and he'll take it 20 yards, and he makes people miss, and I think that's his. That's what he does. In the run game, he can read holes. He's fast and very shifty, and he helps us a lot on our offense. So, looking forward to getting him more involved in our passing game as well.
Taulia, what do you feel Minnesota does defensively that causes problems for opponents? What's going to be the focus for you guys?
I think they have a really good front seven. They have good DBs, and the biggest thing, they've been playing together for a long time, and that's something that's always good to have, offense and defense. So I think the biggest thing on third down, they're pretty, they get a little exotic. That's what they call it up there. They get a little exotic, and third down has kind of been a down we kind of struggled on. So we're looking forward to the challenge that they bring on third down. And we got to convert and stay on the field. So they're very big. They're good in size. Their D-line is good with their hands. And their DBs, they have good chemistry with each other. So I think the biggest thing is just doing our job and staying focused the whole time.
Last one, I'll leave.
Hey, Taulia, kind of piggybacking off the question about the injuries, because of so many injuries to the receiving core, wide receivers, tight ends, and even the running back room a little bit, where is the confidence level right now for you guys coming off the bye week, knowing that you have 6 more challenging games ahead? Where's the confidence level like amongst you guys?
Our confidence is good. It's like kind of like, you got all brothers, and you got your older brothers, and you already know they're good. You know what I'm saying? But you got your younger brothers who are like, dang, he could be good one day, and then the older brothers leave, and then it's like, yeah, it's my little brother's turn. You know what I mean? But nobody knows about them, but only you know about them. So it's like a lot of people ask you, like, is he really good? Is he really that? You know what I mean? And you just got to see. And I feel like that's kind of our confidence going into this week. With Dede, with Marcus, with Carlos, with 21. All those guys, and even our running backs, and as well as on our defense side, we just have a lot of young guys stepping up and who've been put the work in, and now it's the opportunity to shine. So I'm excited for all of them.
Thanks, Lee.
Yes, sir.